Children, now let's see the minerals. All rocks are made up of minerals. Yes, so far we have seen the rocks, and all these rocks are made up of, all rocks are made up of minerals. Minerals can be two types, children. Either they are metallic or non-metallic. Metallic or non-metallic. Minerals have different shapes, sizes and colors. They have different shapes, sizes and colors. We use different minerals for different purposes. We use different minerals for different purposes. See, children, these minerals are formed from the rocks, and there are two types. One is metallic, second one is non-metallic. Metallic means which are made up of metals, and non-metallic means which is not made up of metals. They can be of different shapes, like rocks only, different sizes and colors. And these minerals are used for different purposes. We use different minerals for different purposes. Now let's see the examples. Hematite. What is that, children? Hematite, bauxite, cinnabar, pyrite. I am writing the spellings here. Hematite. Next one is bauxite. Next one is cinnabar. And pyrite. So hematite, bauxite, cinnabar and pyrite are some of the metallic minerals. These are the metallic minerals. These four: hematite, bauxite, cinnabar and pyrite. These four are metallic minerals. As I told you already, there are two types: metallic and non-metallic. These four: hematite, bauxite, cinnabar and pyrite comes under metallic minerals. From metallic minerals, metals can be extracted. So from this hematite one, and bauxite one, cinnabar one and pyrite one. Like this, these from these metallic minerals only the metals can be extracted. Extraction means taken out. Such minerals are called ores. So these metallic minerals are called ores. These are called from ores. From these ores only the metals can be obtained. So once again I am telling, all rocks are made up of minerals. They can be of two types: metallic and non-metallic. They can be of different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Okay, different shapes, different sizes and different colors, and these can be used for different purposes. Now we have hematite, bauxite, cinnabar, pyrite. These are metallic minerals or ores. From these metals can be extracted. Okay, now see, children, name of the mineral ore and metal obtained. Already I told you that like hematite, bauxite, cinnabar, pyrite, these are the metallic minerals. These are called as ore. From these ores we will get different types of metals. Let's see, the first one is hematite. First one is hematite. So what is the metal that is obtained from hematite? Iron. Heme means iron. Bauxite. From bauxite, aluminium. What we will get? Yes, aluminium. From bauxite we will get aluminium. Cinnabar. From cinnabar we will get mercury. In thermometers we will use mercury, children. And you know aluminium. Next one is zinc blend. Blend is nothing but mixture. Zinc blend. Blend is nothing but mixture. Zinc blend. What is obtained? Zinc is obtained. What is obtained, children? Zinc. Pyrite. From pyrite, yes, from pyrite, copper is obtained. From pyrite, copper is obtained. So here see, these are the metallic minerals. Hematite, from hematite, iron metal is obtained. From bauxite, aluminum is obtained. From cinnabar, mercury is obtained. Zinc blend, zinc is obtained. Pyrite, copper is obtained. So these are the ores, are the metallic minerals, and we have to, work for this to obtain these metals, different types of metals. Non-metallic minerals. So all these are metallic minerals. Now let's go for the non-metallic minerals. They can be of solid, they can be of liquid, or they can be of gas. Coal and petrol are the most common non-metallic minerals. So far we have learned that metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals are on the board. Then what are non-metallic minerals? Coal and petrol. Okay. Children, now we have some figures here. See, first one is hematite, bauxite, cinnabar, zinc blend, pyrite, iron. From hematite, iron is obtained. From bauxite, aluminium. From cinnabar, mercury is obtained. From zinc blend, zinc is obtained. From pyrite, copper is obtained. Just now we have learned about the metallic minerals. Now let's go for the non-metallic minerals. First one is coal. What is that, children? Coal. Yes, children, do you know coal? Yes, coal can be used in different ways, children. Okay, it is used to run the trains. Okay, and this coal is used for heating or ironing. So many things are there. So coal is a black or brownish black sedimentary rock. So coal is a black or brownish black. Okay, brownish black sedimentary rock. Coal is a black or brownish black sedimentary rock. It is a fossil fuel. I told you when I took the introduction only. Fossil fuel. What is fossil fuel? What are fossils? The remnants of the past life. See, thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, the plants and animal remnants, okay, they are buried under the earth. From these plants and animal remnants, the coal which is found, that is why it is called fossil fuel. Okay, it is formed from the dead remains of plants and animals that are buried in the soil for millions of years. Just now told. It is formed from the dead remains. After the death of the plants and animals, anyway, we are buried under the earth, and dead remains of plants and animals. How many millions years ago? So million years ago, due to the dead remains of plants and animals which are buried in the soil, and from this the coal is found. That is why this is called fossil fuel. Due to the heat from the interior of the earth and the pressure above, these dead plants changes into coal. So how the dead plants changes into coal? Yes, obviously due to the heat and due to the pressure, these dead plants changes into coal. Coal is rich in carbon and can be used as fuel. So this coal is rich in carbon and this is used as fuel. Coal can be used as fuel. In India, coal mines are found in Singareni. So you know Singareni. Yes, Singareni coal mines. In which state it is present? Telangana. In Telangana, Singareni collieries are there. Okay, they can extract the coal. Dhanbad, Jharkhand. So Dhanbad is a place you can find the collieries in which state? Jharkhand. Yes, in Jharkhand. And next one, Raniganj, West Bengal. Raniganj, West Bengal. Next one, Sohagpur, Madhya Pradesh. Next one is Sohagpur. This is Madhya Pradesh. This is one more state. And next one is Neyveli, Tamil Nadu. Neyveli, Tamil Nadu. So these are the places you can find the coal extraction, that is the collieries. In Telangana, Singareni. In Jharkhand, Dhanbad. In West Bengal, Raniganj. In Madhya Pradesh, Sohagpur. And Neyveli, that is in which state? Tamil Nadu. So once again I repeat the coal. Coal is a fossil fuel. Why? Because it is formed from the dead remains of plants and animals that are buried in the soil for millions of years. Due to the immense heat and pressure, this coal is formed. It is rich in carbon. That is why it is used as fuel. In India, coal mines are found in Singareni, Dhanbad, Raniganj, Sohagpur and Neyveli. Now let's see the uses of coal. Okay. Now let's see the uses of coal, children. Coal, I told you already, it is used as a fuel. So that is the reason it is used as a cooking fuel. So coal is used as cooking fuel. It is also used as fuel in steam engines, factories and furnaces. It is also used as fuel in steam engines. So that is the trains. Okay. Next one is factories and furnaces. Factories and furnaces. And here it is used in power plants to produce electricity and in the extraction of metal to produce electricity. And to extraction of metals. So there are mainly two types of power stations. One is thermal, second one is hydroelectric. Hydroelectric means with the help of water we will produce the power, that is Nagarjuna Sagar and Srisailam. But now what I am going to explain is coal. This is thermal power station. Thermal means with the help of coal we produce the electricity. And the next one, this coal is also used for the extraction of metal. Let's see, coal is used as a cooking fuel. It is used as a fuel to run the steam engines in the factories and the furnaces. What are furnaces, children? Furnaces are to the blast furnace, reverberator furnace, to heat so many temperature, up to so much time, nearly 500-600 temperature is maintained to heat the things. That is called furnace. It is used in the power plants to produce electricity and extraction of metals. Now let's go for the types of coal. There are 4 varieties of coal. First one is peat. Types of coal. So what are the types of coal, children? First one is peat. Second one is lignite. Peat, lignite, bituminous, anthracite. So Peat, lignite, bituminous, anthracites are the types of coal. You have the figures in page number 64. This is peat, children. This is a lignite. This is bituminous, and this is anthracite. So this is about the coal. Now let's go for another non-metallic mineral, that is petroleum. Okay. See children, so far we have learned the coal. Now let's go for petroleum. Petroleum term comes from the Latin word petra. So it comes from the Latin word petra. Petra. So what is petra? Petra, here see, means rock. Petra means rock. So the petroleum comes from the Latin word petra. Petra means rock. Oleum means oil. So petra, oleum means oil. So simply it is called rock oil. Petroleum is called rock oil. It is also a fossil fuel like coal. Yes. So it is also a fossil fuel. That means it is also formed from the dead remains of plants and animals. Next one. Half of the fuel used on the earth is petroleum only. Yes children, you can observe so many fuels are like coal, petrol, natural gas, all these are fuels only, but half of the fuel used on the earth is petroleum only. It is formed from the dead remains of plants and animals under seabed. This is very important. Under seabed. So this petrol can be extracted from the sea, which were covered by sand and clay millions of years ago. See, the plants and animals after the death, they are get buried under the earth, and so here under the seabed millions of years ago these dead remains were there, but you can observe the mud and clay also will be there. Now what you have to do, you have to separate that mud and clay, and we have to extract this oil by a process called as fractional distillation. So many fuels are extracted from petrol. So here many fuels are extracted from petrol. So what we can extract from the petrol? So while extracting the petrol, that means while taking from the deeper layers of the seabed, we can take petrol. First one is petrol. Second one is kerosene. Yes, we can extract kerosene also while extracting the petroleum. Next one is diesel. Next one is diesel. Children, do you know diesel? Yes. Nowadays, petrol and diesel are used to run the vehicles. Okay. So here, see, once again I tell, petroleum is also a non-metallic mineral. The word petroleum comes from the Latin word. Petra means rock, oleum means oil. Like coal, it is also a fossil fuel. Half of the fuel used on this earth is petroleum only, and this can be formed under the seabed. Now it is to extract this petroleum, it's a very difficult process. Okay, why? Because clay and mud are formed million years ago. We have to separate the clay and mud, and you have to take out this petrol, and taking is nothing but extraction. While extracting the petrol by a process called as fractional distillation. What is that process? Fractional distillation. By this process we can extract the petrol. While extracting we will get petrol, kerosene and diesel. And here see, paraffin wax and asphalt also extracted from petrol. So from this petrol we can extract two things. One is paraffin wax. Yes, by this paraffin wax, okay, we can stick the things. Next one is asphalt. This is another one. Paraffin wax and asphalt are also extracted from petrol. It is also known as liquid gold. So this can be termed as a liquid gold. Why? Because we are getting these many things, children, like petrol, kerosene, diesel, paraffin wax, asphalt. All these are we are getting, and how more than half of the people are using this petrol as a fuel, and this is much precious and valuable non-renewable resource. A non-renewable resource means once these are replenished, once these are completed, once these are exhausted, we cannot produce again. It is not like water, it is not like air. Okay, so it takes so many years to produce again. That is why we should use these resources carefully. So coal and petroleum are called as the fossil fuels. Why they are called as the fossil fuels? They are formed under the earth or buried under the dead remains of plants and animals. They are formed from the dead bodies of plants and animals which are buried over million years of ago. That is why they are called fossil fuels. Okay. So here see, children, words to remember. Magma is a hot liquid rock found just below the surface of the earth. When it comes out in the volcanic eruption, it comes out like lava. Shela is a smooth soft rock. We know that there are different types of rock, but this is a smooth soft rock that breaks easily into thin layers. Fossil fuels are coal and petrol. These are the sources of energy. We can use that as a fuel that are developed within the earth over millions of years. And how they are formed? From the dead bodies of plants and animals. Okay. Children, let us brush up this lesson once again. There are few points in page number 65. First one, rocks are solid substances found on the surface of earth. Rocks are solid substances and these are found on the surface of earth. Second one, igneous rocks. So we know that there are three types of rocks. Okay. So here first one is igneous, second one is sedimentary, third one is metamorphic. So igneous rocks are formed when magma cools. So these are formed when magma cools. When magma cools and solidifies above or below the earth's surface. Next one is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks form when mud and sand are deposited. Are formed when mud and sand are deposited. When mud and sand are deposited in layers on the earth's surface. You see, igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies above or below the earth's surface. Sedimentary rocks are formed when mud and sand are deposited in the layers. The third one is metamorphic rocks are formed. Metamorphic rocks are formed when these metamorphic rocks are formed, children, from other rocks. From other rocks. When they change. That are changed because of heat or pressure. Last point, all rocks are made up of minerals. All rocks are made up of minerals. So all rocks are made up of minerals. So once again I repeat here. Rocks are solid substances found on the surface of the earth. There are three types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphics. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies above or below the earth's surface. Sedimentary rocks are formed when mud and sand are deposited in layers. And metamorphic rocks are formed from other rocks that are changed due to heat and pressure, and all rocks are minerals. Now you have life skills. See, all the minerals are exhaustible. That means, I told you already, they are not renewable resources. That is, availability of these minerals is limited. So that is why they are non-renewable, limited. How can we help to save the minerals for the future? So how can we help, children? Yes, we have to use these resources like coal, petrol or minerals in a proper way. Okay, we should not waste these resources. Use them in a proper way for the future generations. Understand? Thank you, children. So this is the end of the lesson number 9, rocks and minerals. Thank you.